Let's go on Jerome's. So anytime the low energy Lions can fail, it's fantastic. So the Lions had submitted a radical proposal to reseed the playoffs. So basically, if you win a division, you no longer get a home playoff game in the wild card round or get the 1 seed, but it would go by seeding. In the standings. So divisions are basically irrelevant, although if you win your division, you still make the playoffs. It's not enough. Now, you would think that as a Vikings fan, I would be on board with this because the Vikings were the first and only 14-win wildcard team in NFL history last season. They were the 5 seed after losing the division to the Lions Week 18. But whatever. Like I'm still a fervent proponent of win your division and you get a home game, right? If you didn't win your division, if you still have enough wins, you can get a wild card and go from there. But and coaches will tell you this, like the first and foremost goal of the team every single year is win your division. And that's what it should be. Hey, if you want to just go by straight record, just go full NBA, get rid of the divisions. Just have conferences. Get rid of rivalries, get rid of the things that make the NFL great. It's ridiculous. But long story longer, it failed. Well, kind of. So Judy Batista, Detroit withdrew its playoff reseeding proposal. Rap sheet, without the necessary support, the Lions' playoff reseeding proposal is off the table, perhaps to be revisited for an 18-game season. So right now, it's a failure, and the 18-game season won't come around until the next CBA. So we'll discuss that then. But basically, you only withdraw when it's clear that you don't have the votes, and I do know that this didn't seem very popular. Right, and even though Lions fans are like, you only hate playoff reseeding because the Lions proposed it. Stop being so petty. My answer to them, hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. But also, I've been pretty consistent with this ever since it was proposed. I don't like it. All right, so number one, well, first off, the 17 playoff is stupid. We should go back to 6 until the 18-game schedule. But why the Lions reseeding proposal is stupid? Because F the Lions. Because they know who runs it. The only reason why the Lions propose this is because they know that the Vikings are going to run this thing for the next 10 years. Although Ryan Poles of the Bears says they're going to take back the North and never give it back. Whatever. But like the Vikings fans who have been champing at the bit with this, and yeah, maybe they're still pissed off from last year. The Vikings could have won the division. The Vikings could have had the 1 seed, except they didn't show up week 18. So that's sort of on them. Also, hey, if you were for this rules proposal, keep that same energy when the Lions finish second in the division and they still get the 2 seed or the 3 seed. Keep that same energy. That's all. Also, it's blatantly self-serving because the Lions stand to Cui bono. Who benefits? Obviously the Lions, because the Lions aren't going to win the division anytime soon. Plus, divisions need to matter. And that's what it comes down to. Like we said, coach's number one goal, win your division. The Vikings didn't. Fantastic season. The Vikings did not. And everyone's pissing them out. It's like, because the NFC North was the best division last year because the Lions had 15 wins, Vikings had 14 wins, Packers had 11 wins. Not to be that guy, but those 3 teams went 0, goose egg, DeAndre Russell, 0-for-3 in the playoffs. The Lions lose at home to the Commies, the Vikings losing at a neutral site against the Rams, and of course the Packers losing at the Eagles. Well, if they had a home game, it could have worked. How do we know? Also, you didn't earn that right under the current rules, so it just sort of is what it is, right? Also, like we said, divisions need to matter, but you still make the playoffs. How long before that's taken away? How long before, the winner of the NFC South shouldn't automatically get a playoff spot? It's just so dumb. Also, there is too much luck of the draw when it comes to schedule rotation because the Vikings, Lions, and Packers, as we said, were 12-0 against the AFC South. They're also 11-1 against the NFC West last year, right? And there's not enough common games to make this viable. Like the NBA has 82 games. You basically play everyone. There isn't enough. So there's too much, hey, if your division gets to play a division that's down, let alone 2, in the schedule rotation, all of a sudden you rise up to the top of the conference and your division's teams get all the home games just because of that? Nah. Also, divisions rise and fall all the time. Rivalries need to matter because, again, if this passed, we're just a hop, skip, and jump away from eliminating divisions, hence eliminating the home and home with the Packers, home and home with the Bears, home and home against the Lions. Maybe they keep it as legacy games, so you play them once a year, rotating home and away. It's so stupid. No, it's ridiculous. Like, we can build up a new rivalry with the Cardinals. Great. Also, you want to host a playoff game, win your division. That's what it comes down to. Like, hey, if you're not good enough to beat the other 3 teams in your division, Why should you be rewarded with a home game? Why? Because you beat the Titans and the Jaguars? Cool. Not enough common games, as we said, but also keep the same energy when the rules hit on your team, because also it could be a spot too where this spits in the face of parity, where say you're one of the 4 instances in the last 125 years of the NFL where you win the division with a losing record. Now, it's only happened since realignment to 8 divisions in 2002. But say you go 7-9, or previously 7-9. Say you go 8-9, you win your division, and you don't get a home playoff game, so you lose your puncher's chance in the playoffs, and then you bow out in the first round in the wild card on the road, but then you still have to play a first place schedule. That's how you keep a division bad for a long time. And so it just spits in the face of parity. And of course, we know the NFL wants parity. The NFL wants everyone to go 9-8, 8-9, and just go from there, right? So it's ridiculous. And as we said, it is completely self-serving by the Lions, because they know they're not winning the division. Because, hey, if the Lions were so confident that they were going to win the division over and over and over again, wouldn't you think that, hey, we need to make sure that the Vikings and the Packers are handicapped so that they're always in the wild card so they don't get a home game? No, it's ridiculous. So, again, F the Lions, F your face, F everyone. That's all. I'm just glad that it failed. Yeah. Anyways, your thoughts are thoughts. Lions withdraw/fails their playoff reseeding proposal. Screw them. Let us know. Comment section. You guys are the best to do. Skull production value.